Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to be doing a little bit different. I have these ready for you. And what you're going to do is design your TeePee, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and grab a yellow. If you're ready and you have your yellow, you can get started with me right now. I'm going to put some yellow stars everywhere on my sky. Okay, so this yellow is going to just be in random places. I just want to fill my sky with stars. I'm also going to grab white and do that. Various colors of stars, of course. Okay, my white. Full of stars, guys. As far as the eye can see, lots and lots of stars. Okay, so now we're going to add to our TeePee. So I'm going to choose 4 different colors to add to my TeePee, and we're going to use our picture dictionary to go ahead and add different symbols to our TeePee, okay? So we have a few different kinds, and I'm going to show them to you on the board, and you guys can choose which ones you want to add. Otherwise, they will be in the video as well. So with my lines, I'm going to make a pattern and a repetition as well as a design for my TeePee. So I'm going to start with my color red. You guys choose whatever color you want. And I'm going to draw the symbol of happy. Okay, and I'm going to start right here at the bottom and go up. Okay, so my symbol for happy is going to be 2 circles. And then lines on each side. Okay. We're getting into the colder season and I love it. Okay. It's going to be my first symbol, and since I'm doing pattern and repetition, I am going to use a different type of color. So I'm going to grab my purple and I'm going to do another color. Another pattern above it. So the next pattern I want to draw is the pattern for good, which is a line and a circle on top. And it's actually just 1 dot, but since I'm going to do it all the way across my TeePee, I want a long line. Okay. And now there's a symbol for star, and it looks very simple, so let's go with it. It actually looks like a present box or a snowflake. So line, 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 and then it looks like there's little V's in here. A little bit like a tic-tac-toe pound sign. Okay, and I'm going to add these all the way around. Just love looking at the stars, and these are representations of stars. Okay, and let's see what else. I'm going to go with blue now. And I'm going to add the symbol for, let's see, peace. Okay. So it has the end of an arrow and then a broken arrow going down. Okay, so the end of an arrow and then the top of an arrow. Okay, interesting. Let's see. And we can also add different symbols like moon. The moon symbol, I'm going to put in red since I'm going with those patterns. Okay, that repetition. So red, moon, and then I'm going to do sun. And then I'm going to do moon again. my last symbol, I think I'm just gonna go with these right here, which is actually the symbol for mountains. Okay, so mountains like that. And what can you say with your symbols and your teepee? So mine says, this symbol is a symbol for happy. This is good. This is stars. This is peace. And this is moon, sun, moon. And then this one right here with the zigzag is mountains. Okay. So I'm going to paint my background with purple and blue. I'm going to start with my blue and then I'm going to add purple to it. So each of you should have tempera paints with you. We're going to use tempera paints today. I want to use a different type of paint. Okay, we're going to do our best to get in between these sticks here before we move on to the cactus and the ground. Okay, so you see how my crayon just really pops? Okay, painting with the very tip of the brush, guys. We are not painting by smashing your brush down. Please be gentle with our brushes. Okay. Going around my mountains. As close as I can get to my ground without painting it blue. Okay. Wetting my brush again. Tempera paints are notoriously dry. We're using the tempera cakes today, so they're a little dry. We're going to make sure that we add enough water to our brush. Notice how I'm just like flicking my paintbrush up and down, not smashing it down at all. Boys and girls, not smashing it down at all. I'm getting paint on the tip of my brush. And again, I'm going to go as close as I can to these parts without getting the blue inside. All the way to the top. Using the very tip of my brush to get that detail. Stars, beautiful stars. Slowly getting in there. Tip of my brush. Okay, keep going with the blue. Add more water to your brush if you need to, guys. Again, dry. Tempera paint is super dry. These tempera cakes are dry. We need to add water to our brush as often as we need to. Oh, I got a little bit there. I'm going to spread it out. Go around the cactus. I don't want my cactus to be blue. Painting my sky. Keep in mind the way you do your brush strokes is how your sky is going to look, okay? Going down in between, getting super close to this cactus. Got a smidge in there. Really like that curve. Tracing that line to avoid getting my blue inside of it, and continuing my little curve there. Not smashing my brush down. Using the very tip of it to add my lines. Yeah, I have that blue down really well. Gonna make sure my corners are painted, my edges are painted. And then I'm gonna add my purple. Okay, so I'm gonna clean my brush off really, really well, guys. And then before I add my purple to that. So I want my sky to look very dark. Okay. It's covering up a few of my stars, and that's okay. Love the purple sky though, it looks very nice. Adding it in, adding it in. Okay, I have my purple sky. I'm gonna rinse out my brush. Add some green to my mountains. Make sure your brush is clean before you change to a different color, guys. We do not want our colors to be mixing on our palette. Okay, again, with the tip of the brush, we're going to color the rest of these areas green. I'm going to leave the top of the mountain white. The rest of it will be green. Leaving my TeePee unpainted for now. Some dark green here. Let that move around on its own. Because my brush was very wet when I dabbed it on here. Just filling in these little parts with green. Oops. Okay. Very, very light strokes here, guys. Very tip of my brush painting on there. Do not want to touch the blue because if it's wet, it will bleed into my green. Want some darkness to it. And notice it's only going into the parts that it's already wet. Okay, painting the green ground. So the way we make it lighter and darker is by adding more paint to those specific parts. Okay, painting inside because the grass is on the inside of the tent as well. Since it just goes around the top, the cloth just goes around the top all the way to this side. Green, 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 green. More water on my brush, but not too much because you can see it really does spread around. Oh, see, a lot of water on my brush. Take some of it off. Okay, so I can spread that out. There we go. I'm going to add some darkness to these parts here on the outside. And a darker color here since it's on the inside. And now I'm going to paint the inside of my tent. Okay, so I want my symbols to be painted as well. So I'm going to start with the star since my brush is already green. I'm going to go in between my symbols, in between my stars here. Add some color in. I think I'm going to stick to the colors that I have in my palette. Okay, dipping my brush into the water before I switch to another one and getting off as much water as I can here. Please feel free to use the towels to dry your brushes, guys, because this is too much wetness. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start using the purple at the very top of my TeePee. The very tip of my brush, guys. Not smashing my brush down at all. Okay, this part means happiness, so I'm going to color it a different color with the purple. Go around with my pink, my fuchsia to add into these areas, the moon and the sun. Went a little bit out of it. I like it, but I think I would like it more if I colored the whole thing. Let's see if I can get my sun to come out again. Okay, since I have blue there, maybe painting green around it to stick to my pattern. Lots of water on this. I'm going to leave a little bit of space in between the pink and the red. And remember, you guys have your own symbols, so you're coloring around your own designs. Just going to move that like this. There we go. I'm going to leave the stars white right there. Okay, I'm going to color the bottom. Since that means happy, I'm going to color the bottom blue. I'm going to go with my light blue this time. Too much. I want a light blue, so I'm going to get a little bit of water in there and rinse out the paint that I have that's dark. There we go. That's a lot lighter. I really want that pink to shine through. There we go. One more color here and I think I'm done. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. And let's see how yours come out, guys.